not what I'm doing when I claim that when I reject him was no God exists. Necessarily a good. I wanted to talk about what I think were Warren, and started going back in my head, and then I thought, it's not. So, by the way, quick note to the studio, I think the information you have for caller number on line 2 is wrong, so that's what I was asking about. We'll have to hold up on that. But let's go to Josh in New York. How you doing, Josh? Good. I wanted to talk about what I think you're wrong with the both position is wrong. Why wrong? Both position is wrong. Okay. I think this is one of those cases where the both position is actually squarely in the middle of the claim. Like the claim one. What claims are we talking about? Okay, let me tell you the claim one would be there is no God in the original transcendent source. And claim two would be that there is a transcendent being. Yeah. Okay, so here's the problem. We're talking about two claims. But belief necessarily addresses an individual claim. Not two claims. Right. The default position would be to reject both of those claims until what's the default position? No, the first position is the default position, and there's no God. That's what you believe. No, that's not the default position. It's not what I believe. It's not what I've ever said. And in fact, you can go to the ACA website, and on the lecture series, I gave a lecture that's called Belief. You can go down and actually watch it on Google. And there you get exact definitions of what I'm talking about, but I'll simplify it. When we talk about belief, we are always necessarily addressing a single claim, because you cannot necessarily demonstrate that you can have a single belief about multiple claims. So it's one claim. If the claim is if some God exists, the default position, I claim, is not to accept that claim until it is supported. If the claim was no God exists, the default position I would say is not to accept that claim until there's sufficient evidence. Okay, but I don't know if it's time to change it. What I'm really saying is that when somebody makes a claim that there's a God and then you're reminded that the default position is to reject that claim, I think what's happening is you yourself are totally making your own claims, even though you're not stating it. Because you're making a claim that no God exists. No, I'm not. Actually, Josh, I will make that claim, but that's not what I'm doing when I claim that when I reject their claim. But I think you're not fleshing it out. But it's not my responsibility. And if somebody is asserting a claim, and I say I don't accept that claim, it is not then my responsibility to flesh out what I do accept. For example, if somebody says A, I can just say not A, but I don't have to say no B, no C, no D. There are plenty of other options there. I am not asserting a position, I am responding to one. So you don't have any position of your own? I do.
But he's saying that's not relevant to the question, to the point about rejecting the claim until it's sufficiently supported.
On the claim of existence, X exists, the burden of proof is necessarily always on the assertion that X exists. We do not begin with the assumption that there's only two options, then you're automatically saying Y exists. If you're saying X does.
No, because what he was talking about before is that you can reject both claims.
So I would not be a God, not be not a God.
No, you said what he's saying. I don't believe either, because there's insufficient data upon which to base.
I'm not talking about a specific.
I'm not either. Wait, this could be any claim.